serious. Eh? That's my own favorite part. It's not even just the guy. It is that woman that was just like so serious, like the backup to a singer. And that one, they most me. Like she was so serious enough that I was like, oh, who composed this song? Now, the guy, when that guy sang this song, right? I don't think Tinubu has succeeded in rigging himself into power. Then it was still like this was like 2 years ago, when he gave us that hit song. EFCC chairman still there for jail. Politician win. I found it already, so I'm just kind of trying to put it, on the screen for those who have never heard it. Some of you may be wondering that what is that all about? Don't worry, I'll put it on the screen in another 2 minutes, maybe max. Okay. So listen, we are almost coming to the end of the broadcast, by the way. And listen, to those who have indeed reached out, those who have reached out on that Buy Me a Coffee, I want to say a big thank you to you. Prayer docents, as you have always been, always, ma'am. Thank you. It's mostly like you really don't like being, being called out to say thank you anyway. But I just have to say it. Yeah, you have been one of those who have been very supportive of Mayegun's Diary and Mayegun's Diary Political. And I do not, by all means, right, take that for granted. Okay. So if you are still trying to get through, I promise you the line is still very much open. Okay. But let's see if this is going to be my last caller, or maybe I can still take another one. But before I take, before I connect this call, okay, because I may not have the chance before we call it a night. Okay. So here is that request, sir. If you are still watching, hang on. I want to put this up properly. Give me a sec. So here is the song. If you are still watching.
EFCC chairman still there for jail. Politician wey in the probe don enter for power. EFCC chairman still there for jail. Politician wey in the probe don enter for power. Ewo, EFCC chairman still there for jail. Politician wey in the probe don enter for power. Ewo, EFCC chairman still there for jail. Politician wey in the probe don enter for power. If you dey do government work, you go carry am for head, you. Maka one day, I got bukwa gite na ma o. In another government, you. You wayo, one day more. Ebukwa ya nisi, one day, I got bukwa na ma o. Ewo, EFCC chairman, no dey for jail. Politician wey in the program enter for power. Yes.
Now that woman be my favorite. She was so serious, like, man, they are shooting one hit song like that, and it's actually a hit song. Hello there.
Hello, Mayegun, Enaoni, Nagadia.
Lafia Kalau, Enaoni.
Lafia Lao, Kana Lafia.
Well, Lafia Kalau, Yaya Mata, Yaya Aiki.
Lafia Kalau, Koa Lafia, Kome Lahia Lao, Ngode Allah. Yawa, Sanu.
Yawa.
Yeah, Mayegun Baba.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I didn't see you.
Me too, Baba. You see, if you don't too mix up too much for me, we can flow.
That's why you good flow, like, see, baby, be original.
You got to well, thanks, Baba.
No, that's small. That's small. But deal, what's the happen now?
Same old, man. Same old. It's just pretty much like there is no way out for this contraption all the time. Well, yeah, we are not surprised.
Baba, the thing though, you don't be as if you get what you talk earlier when you said the pastors, the imam, they tell them, say, me that they pray like if you have nothing to do, you just have to go to church,
Yeah,
just go
now
and pray over it.
waiting for the Messiah, waiting for your
Oh,
miracle,
Baba,
and something like that.
Baba, Baba, no be when person belle full, they get strength to pray.
So,
Now when you belle full, now you go get strength to pray. And if you be Muslim, now when you get money or you don't belle food, now then you go concentrate. This prayer self as a Muslim, if you dey pray, they want all your body and soul to be put together in one place. Face that prayer and pray. If not, make you no go miss one raka. They think say you don't pray that raka. Wey me say instead of you to pray 4 raka, now 3 you come pray, you don't miss one. Because say they think
even
say
to
when
carry
you
out
won't get
a
money.
prayer for religious self requires what do you call it, strength and food too.
Exactly. And it requires rest of mind. I've been
Concentration,
a
no?
peace of mind. I've waiting that they call her. I've been a concentration.
Hmm.
Because no way if you want pray. I've seen this a lot. Even the imam where they lead prayer, he go miss pray, he go miss one raka. Now to come do waiting that they even call and say you go do when you miss prayer yourself, that kind of thing.
You have to retain it
As in
sometimes.
that kind of thing. If you do Kobili and Badi, that nine that they call them, if you miss or prayer, inside prayer or after prayer, that kind of thing. You know? So I mean, the thing you don't they get out of hand every now and then they get out of hand. And there is one thing that's happening right now on TikTok,
Right.
which it is between the northern Christians and northern Muslims. Originally there is this northern Christians, which they are houses. No be saying Kataf or any other na houses them
They're
be
like pure
originally they
Hausas, yeah.
don't pure houses. And you have them mostly in Katsina. That is
Because Castina,
around where Masari.
look at life for Ahmed. When I found out
Yeah.
that Castina is actually considered as the spiritual, what do you call it, the spiritual foundation of Hausas, I was shocked. Because to me,
Yeah.
it's almost like being ruled or run by the Fulanis to some extent. But they say it's actually the
Exactly.
traditional, that it is the traditional spiritual, what do you call it, the spiritual home of the Hausas. I was like, oh, really? Wow.
If you go like where Masari comes from, that they call them those from Karadua zone and stuff like that.
Right.
The people around there, they call them the houses, call them those the Muslim houses, they call them Maguzawa or Bamaguji. You understand? The Maguzawas. They are real houses, they don't have any other language. They don't speak any other language other than what they call it, other than Hausa. But they are Christians. So now fights don't they happen for TikTok where we see they don't they attack themselves. When these things they happen, then when they grow up, we be say the way that they'll tell you say if you see Christians, you call them Arna, Kafirais, all those kind of things. So to an extent that those people they've been absorbing it, but now they are beginning to stand up and say anybody that come for us will come for you.
For you too.
We don't care. That
Like the
superiority
middle
that you want to
belters who
show us
don't want
that
to be
yes,
called
that you want
Northern Nigeria anymore.
yes, that you want to shut us up. If una catch one, we wanna kill. Say they do blasphemy that time when I kill the one Deborah. If una kill one, we go kill 10. I'm telling you now, no be small wahala they happen for TikTok now. We see groups for everywhere. You go enter, you go see those northern Christians, those Hausa Christians. I dey tell you, no be small wahala gbege. You get the day where I enter the go, I come dey tell that say, una no get sense o. Shey na the distraction wey they won't bring come for una be this again because they don't see say una don dey try coordinate una self. Now they won't bring those things wey be say una dey try don wan put behind una before. They won't bring am come back because they know that is the only way they can get to you guys, and you guys are already playing to their tunes. Continue. Make una continue. Shey na hunger wey dey town now una wan deal with I've been at all this nonsense religion. My Bible is bigger than yours, or my Quran. All those kind of rubbish. Like, you people need to think well. These people that are putting you in this kind of situation, always telling you this, telling you that, they don't even live in that country. They just make money there and come over here. And here that they come over to, nobody cares about what. Nobody cares. Everybody's living there. People you are hailing them, they are spoiling your life. All you care about is religion, religion. Make una continue. By the time they carry una where una, they carry una reach where una no know,
And you
una
go
eye
where
go
you don't
clear.
want to go.
Una eye go clear. Shey now hunger day, una no know wetin to do, now to just dey put religion. Something that they have done years to years, they are still bringing it back to you guys. Make una continue. Now God go save all of una. Me, I no get anything more than that. I just make I chip in that one.
That also, in case if we come across the robot in your Abi.
Me, na there with the day. Yeah. Na there with the day. Me, I dey follow them battle now. How more will they
so
go
you
come?
understand them a lot.
Baba,
You are so lucky, right? You can speak English. They're broken.
Baba.
Hausa, Yoruba. I don't know about Igbo yet for you, but Baba, you are so lucky enough that so many things can pass you by, except the things you are not interested in.
Baba, you know, fit pass because we dey jam ourselves seriously. If you carry, it gets always say you go see person come your page, go come look you talk say you dey. You get one Air Force guy will come my page,
Right?
come talk say he no fit serve for US military. He will rather serve in the Nigerian military and serve his land.
Right.
Because US is kasar kafirai. See, then I said in Hausa, I said kafiri ke sanin kafiri. That means now only kafiri if you recognize kafiri. That means olori buruku, your kind self, you self na kafiri. Because now Hausa now, you understand, they won't call America, they call America kasar kafiri. That is a kafir, a line of kafir. Now, you see me as a Muslim, you call America Kasar Kafre, country will be saying now also my country because as a nationalized citizen of that country. What makes up a country? No be people where they live for the country make up a country. Make una help me explain. Wetin they make up country?
It is no the people that make the country, of course.
So, me na here I dey. Now we they exist for here. You can't come and come call America Kasat Kafere. That means we were there inside self. Na Kafere will be. Now I can't call you Kafiri. Some people come, they talk, say, I bayache ma ke Kafiri bani. That means you know be saying call you Kafiri. Now America and they refer to. I say una the mad. They tell una say Hausa. Una the craze so she will really going. They tell una say
being killed in America because of their religion. Ever.
I say una the mad me who una think say una the follow talk. Now Hausa you want, na me you want teach Hausa.
You get that? Like somebody using a strong Hausa to try to want to hide some of their stupidity.
I say I go. Don't worry, I go school you for Hausa. I go school you the way that they speak. You the mad. You and who you want follow do that one.
I know.
Baba, now so I watch the guy. I say no worry, you want popular, but I go make you popular.
Yeah, we can.
I go make you popular. I can't put in picture out there. Go. Mo shege fun. Say na me. No wahala now, Baba.
Thank you very much, Baba. Okay, you shall take it easy as usual, right? And see me too. How body now, by the way? How do you think? You don't.
Baba, legs still dey. I still dey use crutches, so most you are loading crutches. So. But most physical.
That kind of
No. No, nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé mò ń follow, I dey follow doctor Kini because of I no wan put pressure for the leg.
And that too.
Na reconstruction they do reconstruction for the knee o. Reconstruction na im dem do.
Right.
I dey tell you. So the thing they take it na wetin footballers wey dey enter this thing be that na wey be say e go tey before they come back.
Oh dear.
So na relegation I dey so.
Okay.
No wahala,
Baba. Okay. Send me well to the family.
Yeah,
Baba. So that's Ahmed, ladies and gentlemen. Our time is now up. Okay. I want to say a big thank you to everyone. Right. So to my commenters, the sharers, the likers, the callers, the super chatters, and then the coffee buyers. Thanks to every one of you. We've had a wonderful evening. And tomorrow will be another day. Tomorrow, I am going to bring to us the lady that I told you she's having this book launch, which is on the human trafficking experience. And like I told you before, I am going to need your support for her. And it is not like directly for her. It is to kind of help raise awareness among some of the vulnerable young women in that in that country. Now, listen, the writer of that book, this lady, is from Shagamu area of Ogun State. Now, the intention is not to raise funds for her and limit the awareness in Ogun State or in Yoruba land. With your support, we can actually direct how and where we would love this book to be donated to across Nigeria. Depends. If you want this to be sent to schools in northern Nigeria, schools in the eastern part of Nigeria, and all these places, it just depends on how many books can we buy. Do you understand? So she's going to come here and get featured. If not tomorrow, I promise you it's going to be on Friday. And I want us to please be prepared to give her a very good reception, enough that we can keep motivating her so that she can continue to also motivate other younger girls, especially girls in that place. Nigeria is in a very bad place as we speak. And there are those who are currently out here making a kill in their human trafficking business in Nigeria. It's only when you get to see the surviving victims or victims to be rescued that you can say, oh, is it this bad? Many people are not being rescued or seen. As you are talking this hour, right? More than 100 girls are being smuggled out of Nigeria. They are being smuggled and trafficked to all over, part of Africa and all over the world. So we might be saving a lot of them if they are aware the trick, the style used by these traffickers. You see, there's so much going on in that place. We just need to do our own little. You just don't know. Saving one life sometimes can feel like you're saving a million. That your penny can actually save many of them. So I implore you, okay, to please. And also, my platform is already taking a promotional adverts, okay? And I am doing my best to make sure that I do a background check of some of these ideas of products, businesses that I'm going to bring onto this platform. Indeed. And, I'm going to be introducing also to maybe one or two of them in this week as well. So please, you can ignore if you do not feel like it is something for you. But you can take a look and check it out as well to see the veracity or the possibility of you taking a shot at it as well. Okay. So for Mayegun's Diary Politico, it's going to be more than just the donations, this and that. You can get your own businesses promoted here. I will do my own little background check. In fact, extensive background check. And then before bringing it to you, my viewers. Okay. So there is going to be one or two of them that's going to come up soon. And yeah, if you are a business person that feels like my audience can benefit from what you have to offer, you can come on and sponsor a segment of this platform. You know what I mean? You can sponsor 10 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour on Mayegun's Diary Politico. Okay? Yeah, it's all right. I just tell my viewers and say, well, this segment is sponsored by the African Wahala. An African Wahala is a Wahala man who always gives his trouble to those who are the undesirables, the criminals in Nigeria. And that's it. That's how your business gets featured. We have gotten to that stage. I'm not going to bombard you with all that stuff done necessary, okay? But we need sponsor on Mayegun's Diary Politico now. And I'm going to start, I've already started taking some. I will be introducing them to you. Don't worry, it's not going to tamper with the quality of the content that you still get here. It's just that when we spend the first hour or 2 hours, I can tell you who is sponsoring that now, and then what do they have to offer you. Then we'll continue with our programs. Thank you, though, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evening or night. I am going to see you again tomorrow. Good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Mayegun Diary, Diary Politico.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Ha! Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá.